Okay, so like I was saying, you make a mark, you come back the next day, if it's still there, you're good. I've never had one leak on these brass valves as long as I use good epoxy and I get a good seal, but the old plastic valves I have. This is a plastic valve. This is a brass valve. You can see the difference. This is the brass valve, plastic valve. This is one that I've refilled before. I don't even use this one anymore, but it works. The plastic works in a pinch. The brass valves are much better, last a lot longer. Feel a lot easier. These plastic ones spew a little more fuel out when you fill them. Don't need the safety goggles anymore. So that's that. Once you come back, refill it all the way. You fill it, you're done. But that's done, you know, if it doesn't leak. One thing you do is when you're filling these things, I am going to put these safety goggles back on. When you're filling these things, about halfway through filling that gizmo, just watch the fuel somewhere in there. About halfway through, what you do is you take and depress that thing, let some of the air pressure out when that's halfway through, and then you finish. Maybe you may want to do that a couple times, like so. But that's how you do that, and that'll fill it faster. Alright, next I'm going to show you the chemical pad. Here's what I got. Here's my thermacell. I keep mine in this little field line deal I got from Walmart, and it's got the buddy system. It attaches to my pack. It's always there when I'm hunting. Keep the thermacell in there. What I use for substitute chemical pads is these Coughlin chemical, these Coughlin mosquito coils, and that's these little round deals that you use at camping. I break these pieces off and I put them, my little field line deal has got a package. I put them in here and zip them up. I break them up into longer pieces. When I get ready to hunt, I take one of these pieces out and I just break it up into smaller pieces like that. On my thermacell, I have a camouflage piece of cotton material that I tied a knot on the back, and it just tied it tight around there, stays over it. Inside of there, I got an old thermacell pad in there. That's the mosquito chemical pads. It's been in there. If I put any kind of scent on here, like deer pee, or I use acorn scent, acorn juice made from acorns, I put that on here as well as these, and it just gets something that the deer might like. But a little bit of corn oil or something will work too for hogs or deer. I drop these down in that little slot, fill up all those grates with those pieces. I'll fill that grate up, and then I'll slide that back down and turn it on. I'm good to go. I don't even keep the bottom on my thermacell here anymore. I took that off. This is a Velcro. I put this through my belt loop and Velcro it. As I'm walking through the woods, this thermacell is running, so it's going all the time. I don't have to worry. I can run this thing as much as I want because it don't cost me hardly nothing for the chemical and the fuel. Also put some strings on the bottom here, and when I'm up in the stand, I'll use this to tie it to different types of stands that I'm in. Strap it around just so it stays there and doesn't fall off, and it's going. But that's the substitute chemical pad. The Coughlin chemical is active ingredient D-cis-trans-electrin. Now these things are only 0.25%, a lot less than the blue chemical pads that Thermacell sells, and they are 21.97%. So these are a lot more potent. But try them, see if it works for you. They work for me. You might have to change them more often, but I ain't got a problem with them. I keep this pack, Ziploc bag, and a refill canister in my truck, and that right there will last me all season, probably 2 seasons, easy. One of these little canisters don't cost but $2 or $3 at Publix, and it's 4 fluid ounces. One of these things is 0.42 fluid ounces. So you can fill one of these up more than 8 times. You probably get 8 or 10 of these canisters out of one of these. That's it.